I'm calling. Yo, what's up, Flip? Oh
Hello.
shit, you're so big.
Huh? Why? Wait, did you just
Wait,
call me fat?
yes,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
yes, I did. You got a problem with that?
Yeah,
What?
no, I
What
take no issue.
you
Don't
think
worry.
you think that's bad? Are you fat shaming right now? SMH.
I didn't say there's anything wrong with being called. I'm perfectly fine with being massive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, your circuits are so large.
Anyways,
Your processing
my
capability is
oh,
is so massive and sizable.
why is everyone calling me Flip GPT?
I
When did this
don't know.
start?
I don't know why it started, but it's very funny. So I am going to perpetuate it.
It's actually over.
What do you think about the
My
tier list?
reputation. The tier list.
Yeah. What's your biggest disagreement,
Uh,
actually?
my biggest
Yeah,
disagreement.
biggest disagreement.
Can I disagree with the Genshin tier list on principle? Is that possible?
Mm, that's already like assumed.
Okay. In that case, I think I disagree. It's either Farzan or Albedo.
You think Albedo's significantly worse than Farina?
It's honestly, yeah. Yeah.
You
I
sure
think he's
about
worse than
that?
Farina right now.
Have you looked at Albedo,
Positive.
Shilonen, Mona, Hex stuff at all?
I have not,
It's like okay. It's fine. It's okay.
or any of them like as good as Skirk.
It's fucking Skirk,
Really?
dude. How about Red Skirk or Green
Yeah,
Skirk?
Skirk is still
Red
good.
Skirk or Green Skirk?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Do you not know Red
I've
Skirk?
never, I've never heard that actually.
That's crazy.
What does it mean?
Red is like FPS unlocked, scroll wheel, macro, everything.
Uh, I see. Normal Skirk then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Green.
Like 12
Yeah.
and 12 and 2, 3 and 3.
I don't even think this assumes that they're using N5 spam combos in the rotation, despite Skirk having an expert tag.
I don't think that's what they're using with their calcs for her to be in 0.5 though.
Uh,
Like
well,
you have to realize this is the work of this is the amalgamation of the work of a lot of different people. So
yeah,
like for example, like yesterday I was looking at the Mawika teams and I was looking at the team comparison and I was like, well, I don't know if Mona is C0 or C1 because she didn't have this C0 tag, right? I don't know if they're assuming C0 or C1 Mona. And everyone was like, well, hover over her. It says pure support slash sustain bracket C1. So she's clearly C1, but like, no. The calc and the tier list are separate things. This might not be
yeah.
C1. And it turns out I was right. It was C0.
But yeah, well, wait, what do you think about Lohan not having an expert tag actually?
All the damage is coming from Durin. It's fair enough. I don't mind it.
But there's a
Like,
lot I do disagree with the tier list. Like, well, I think it's fine just for like a general look. I just don't necessarily think it's going to be helpful for anyone really.
I don't think that's true. I think it is helpful for more casual players.
Really.
Like, not
Because
everyone's willing to sit through like multiple
like yeah, an hour
videos.
long
Yeah.
pre-release or like guide on a
Yeah.
character or
And
analysis. I get what
having
you mean.
something that you can look at that in like 10 seconds gives you a general idea of where character stands, I think is useful. Like, I used to be
Yeah.
in the same camp of like tier lists suck and are inherently useless. And I've changed my mind because of the way Sidon has changed and because of the way that like power creep has shaped up with there being more and more of a difference between good and bad teams.
Hmm.
I think that now tier lists actually do have a purpose that is useful for more casual players.
But I would say like my main issue is that if you look at the current tier 0 DPS listings, it
Mm-hmm.
has 3 of the lunar DPSs. If someone just
Yeah.
looks at this as a general glance, is the recommendation just pull all 3 lunar carries here?
Well, you can't have like all the information, sure,
Yeah, yeah,
but
I
like
know. But I'm just saying
the
if someone were to like take a quick look or something, it would kind of it kind of does suck to not like have all of the context necessarily.
But
So I
like
feel like if
realistically,
anything, they should add more tags or
by the
whatnot.
time there is a Flynn's banner and a Nefer banner, you've gathered enough information to know that both of them want Columbina, right? So I don't think that's
Hmm.
necessarily a problem because unless they're specifically on banner at the same time, but like other than that, I don't think it matters that much.
Fair enough. But uh, at least it's like free content every 6 weeks.
It is. It is great free.
Perfect timing for like right before the next beta and right after everyone's done with version 5 and stuff. Amazing. Thank you, Prydwen.
Yo, it's
Uh,
perfect.
and then for Farzan, I think you talked about it as well. Farzan being in tier 2 while Farzan being in tier 1 while Wonder and Shao are both tier 2. There is some
Yeah,
dissonance
I
there.
don't think it's
I can
necessarily.
understand it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily unreasonable for a support to be higher than the carry.
Mhm.
But it is worth for Farazan specific. Like, I think it would be okay for Yai to be in tier 0, even in this patch. Basically, what do you think about that?
But you would have
Even
moved
with
Sandrone up there.
like, I think it would be fine if Sandrone was 0.5 and Yai tier 0. Do you disagree with that?
Could I hear your reasoning first?
Because realistically, Yai is just doing so much more for the team than Sandrone is, and Yai is so much stronger than the alternatives.
That's true.
But I also think it's fine, and I think I would have her in 0.5 as well for this batch. But like,
Yeah.
if she was in tier 0, I wouldn't express a disagreement with.
I'm just more so curious, like what they're gonna do in the next patch. Are they just gonna have Cryo Traveler, Sino, Sandrone, and Risley just move to tier 0
Probably, yeah.
and then keep everyone there?
Yeah, and like that's the problem, right? Like it's gonna start getting cluttered, which is why I was wondering, like, are they gonna move Mawika down?
Do you think there should be a distinction between like hypercarries and like let's say even Sandrone kind of, because Sandrone's not more than 60% of the team DPS. Do you think there should be like a distinction between more so driver oriented carries? Because they do have a driver tag somewhere, but I don't necessarily think
Yeah,
it
but like
applies to all
Flynn's and
characters.
Sandrone aren't drivers, right?
Yeah, but like someone like Navia, she's done in tier 1.5. I assume that's because of her Linnea team. Probably.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a driver tag. And
But like her
uh,
damage contribution in that team isn't that far
low.
behind like
Sure.
Flynn's and Lunar teams, right?
But yeah, it's the essentially dogshit pairings has made this so much more
Mm-hmm.
harder to evaluate. I feel like
It
a tier
is,
list
yeah.
would have been easier, like even around the Natlin time they were releasing characters.
Yeah. But like this can kind of be solved by there being multiple tier lists, which I assume is going to be what they end up doing because they have that for all their games, right? Like they have different tier lists for different pieces of content.
For all the endgame modes.
And they
Yeah.
did say, is it in the changelog? Team tier, yeah. We also plan to prepare a team tier list soon. I think for the team tier list, I saw in the chat earlier that some of the people that were taking care of this were in chat. So here's my advice. I think the team tier list is a great place to like visually indicate that teams share the same supports, either by like having them be like linked together somehow, or have like a tag for like a Columbina tag for Lunar team.
Or even just like label every single archetype, like Flynn's Nefer and Zebai would be Lunar, Sandrone Stellar, and then whatnot.
Yeah, sure.
You could do that for most of the newer archetypes.
Yeah.
That way it's more like even Durin and Fischl, they would have like a Hexray tag. So the teams are somewhat linked, I guess.
We're just yapping. We're not being particularly productive because there's someone who says they could join to like clarify things, but like I don't think that's really necessary. Only question I actually have is weapon assumptions, battle pass or not. That's the only question I'm curious about because there's an
Also, this tier
imposter.
list doesn't necessarily care about Costmaxxing or whatnot,
Yeah,
does
yeah.
it? Like that isn't a factor at all, which is interesting.
The Varka in the room, yeah. The Joel in the room.
I also feel like there could be an expert tag for a lot more characters, actually.
For who?
Even for someone like Chaska, she has like a 20% tech just by using her charge attack at an earlier point in time before the game indicates that there's
It's
6
not
bullets.
20%, is it?
It's like 15.
You get like
Ish percent.
4 bullets on the last shot, right? If you do it perfect.
Yeah, wait, it might be 5.
Is it 5? I've
I don't
never seen
remember.
5. Personally, I get 2. So like I don't fucking know, but like
Yeah, like, if someone gets the timing down, that's like a decent performance bump for Jaska. And even I mean, I'm assuming they're just talking about 5 can each.
Yeah.
There's people that can consistently do 6.
Oh, there
So does he
isn't.
get an expert plus
They don't
tag?
consistently do 6. They reset until they have a run where they do 6 3 times in a row. Let's be so fucking for real.
That's how I feel up. That's what Movika combos feel like to me.
That's just because you're Flip.
What does that mean? But yeah, like when you're looking at dire clears, especially at lower, like 4 cost or lower, I feel like you could argue you could give the expert tag to a lot of different characters, as routing clears is a very technical thing.
I think that the use of the expert tag is to indicate that a character would be a tier below if you don't learn all the
play them optimally.
Yeah. Which is why when I was going through it, I said that I don't think Nefer should have the expert tag. I think the most, if not all of the other characters, I think warrant it. Maybe also Arlecchino shouldn't have it because her overload teams are strong enough to still be here, I think, without optimized stuff. But like all the other characters that have expert, I think would be a tier lower if you're not playing them that well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fair. Because Nefer expert tag it's actually just cinema. It's so funny.
Okay, we need to fucking debunk the sustainless Nefer thing. All right, sustainless Nefer is only meaningful if you're playing Sucrose. If you're not playing Sucrose, you can just fucking put Inefa and it's basically the same as Nahida. All right, just you can have you can have sustain. It's fine.
I love using Cookie too, honestly.
Yeah, you can use Cookie, but like that team is still in tier 0, so like that's why I don't think it should have the expert tag.
I'm also kind of surprised you were defending Citlali in tier 0.
Yeah, it's mainly just like the alternatives for Melt are so bad, and Melt being an actual one of Mawika's best archetypes, and Mawika being in tier 0, I think is enough to warrant there being a reasonable argument for Citlali here.
Because I feel like I have a very positive attitude towards Citlali, and I think she should drop down. I just think Mawika has so many good tier 0 teams without her.
That is true, but like that's just because Mawika isn't one of those essentially dogshit characters, right? So are we saying that characters that aren't meant to be part of like a premium core that has no flexibility whatsoever are inherently going to be worse because their carries have other alternatives? I don't think so. I think the team is here, and sure, she's not that necessary to the team, but like neither is like you don't have to play an effort team. You could play Flint's team instead. Like to me, it's kind of like that, right? I do think that if you're looking at Costmaxxing, Citlali is nowhere close to this.
Yeah,
but this isn't.
But since this tier list doesn't care about that, yeah. All things considered, despite me crashing out about it on Twitter, I think the list is like I don't think anyone's going to necessarily be misled looking at it. I just kind of wish I had more information.
That's the only issue I have with it. It's Durin.
I'm thinking, why is he there?
I don't know. I don't know. And Nicole. I mean, even like I'd say Nicole has more of an argument to be here than Durin because she's still pretty solid and stellar.
I agree.
Like I would put Nicole down to 1. I would put Durin down 2. I think Durin is the only character that I would actually put down by 2.
I was also gonna say I think Nicole should only be here next patch when all the stellar teams get buffed.
I mean, I don't think that's enough to put her tier 0, personally. It's not like she's the best choice in those stellar teams. So like we've got the
I mean, I feel like
the famed Chi-Chi side grade, huge. Huge.
One more thing. I forgot who I talked about this with, but this was regardless of the tier list, but I remember someone was discussing to me how they thought Sucrose was like, you could argue Sucrose is the best character in the game since she's so good. This was like a while ago though. Like I think around Varka's beta. They said you can make an argument for Sucrose being like the best character in the game. Then they changed their mind on it like 2 weeks later because they thought another factor to be considered was also like a character's importance to teams. And Sucrose is a character that can very easily be replaced. And the core of the team is still going to be strong. Like she doesn't make or break certain teams. Whereas losing like a llama or something, you lose the team archetype completely, basically.
That's mainly just because there's a lot of other units that do something similar to what Sucrose does, right? Whereas that's just not the
Yeah,
case for a lot of other characters.
especially more recent characters.
But I think she still definitely warrants a place in Tier 0 right now. She's just part of too many good teams.
Good teams, yes. And at least now you can argue, especially with post Nicole, you can argue she's somewhat of an like Mona and Nicole. She's like an anchor to some Hexray teams
Yeah,
being very
exactly.
good.
Nicole? I don't know about
So,
Nicole.
why did I say Nicole?
Who do you mean? Mona
No
and...
one. I did mean Nicole. No, whatever. Leave me alone.
Alright. But like also like Maloney is unplayable without Sucrose. I mean I guess I haven't tried Prune actually. Is it
Prune and Moolani?
yeah, because you need Hex and you do not want to play Durin, right?
Yeah, Pyro Up is way too long.
So
And also,
like
does he do anything?
no.
He doesn't shred Hydro.
Yeah, no, he doesn't do
Nor
shit.
is he like doing any damage.
Yeah, he's bad. Prune is attack buffer. Prune is a damage percent buffer that also has an attack buff at C6.
I actually haven't heard your take on this. What about Shangling being in 1.5? Do you think she should draw up?
I don't think anything at 1.5 or below really matters.
I feel like the tier list makers also thought that too.
Yeah. Like, I just really don't think it's that big of a deal.
Like, the thing most people are going to gravitate towards are just the who's at the top, and I think who's at the top matters the most.
And maybe who's at the
Like,
bottom.
yeah, like no one really like for the middling characters, I don't think anyone's going to grasp where you put Ningguang or Yanfei.
I did see a lot of people very upset about Chaska's placement, though.
I think you could argue she goes up a tier. I feel like she's better than everyone in her tier.
Evil and intimidating Noelle? I'm not sure.
I would say, really? Where did I don't even remember where I calced Noelle at. It doesn't matter.
Evil and intimidating Noelle.
I mean, she is extremely strong. I'd be intimidated by her.
Yeah. But like,
never getting that promotion tonight, though.
You're a maidslop enjoyer, aren't you? So like,
what do you mean?
Dude, you like Denitsa. Yeah.
I'm sorry that you're blind to
Bro
the
tweeted,
that is
"Oh yeah, I
Denitsa.
better not see you guys changing your minds. I was here from the start. No one's changing their
stay
minds,
on that
buddy.
side.
Literally, no one is crossing the fence. At least not in that direction."
I might actually be a maidslop enjoyer though, because I also like Ellen a lot.
Flip, we've seen your old tweets. What are you talking about?
No,
what
stop.
What are we?
No, we haven't seen. No, we haven't. We have not seen my old tweets. I'm about to deactivate my Twitter right now.
All right, just link them in chat whenever you have time.
No, we are not doing that. Anyways, it's kind of funny though, because like every few months, people just randomly find an old tweet. I don't know how they do it. They just find a random old tweet I made, and it's just the worst thing ever. I don't know why I don't know why I kept them up.
Do you have an old tweet that isn't the worst thing ever? Probably
no.
Has something to do with it. Yeah, that's kind of on you.
But how are they finding this?
They're
That's what confuses me. It doesn't
go
matter.
into your profile
Anyways.
and scrolling.
You can't scroll that far.
Maybe they're searching for like random embarrassing words.
That's on them at that point. I take no responsibility. Why are you looking through my tweets? How did someone find that? Do you see what I mean? What search do you have to make to find this? Out of all the time I've typed, can we move on?
You know, I was actually looking through your like media history on Twitter a while back when I was.
I'm so sorry.
You know when I tweeted? Wait, let me find it. I don't tweet that much. I probably don't have to scroll that. Yeah, like when I tweeted this, right? I had to like scroll through your like tweet history.
That tweet, the calc doesn't even have a background. How did you find this?
I don't even remember. I got Chad on the case to help me out. But dude, it was so hard to find, man.
You could have just asked me.
Would you have provided it? I'll remember that for next time I slander you.
You could just not also slander me also. Wait, you were discussing the horrors with my media tab.
Oh no, it wasn't that bad. It just took a long time. Yeah, we have another thing we can take a look at from your tweet history. Which is this one. Why animal supports aren't the best for Citlali? A threat.
I was right at the, you retweeted that was so evil. I was right at the time.
You know, unironically though, you weren't. Like I was in agreement with you at the time, but it was wrong. I'm like pretty sure that Hex Molani was her best team even before the Hex buffs.
Only it could have been honestly, but I just never calculated it, or at least I don't remember anyone talking about it.
Like
The team people were obsessed
Molani
with was
could, or
Pyro
sorry,
MC.
Mona could still cover the first 2 hits. So
Yeah, the people that were
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
You first.
I'm pretty sure it was still better than the alternative.
The people that were disagreeing with me were bringing up like Pyro MC, Shalon, and Sucrose, but that just cheated worse for me.
Yeah, that's just
But I
fucking
guess it was
dog
the
shit.
speedrunning team.
But I think the Candace version was also pretty solid.
But yeah, people are laughing at Yulon being played there, but like Yulon isn't the problem. Yulon was fine there.
Yeah, she was.
We just didn't have that many options at the time.
Cool DPS. What does he mean by this? Oh, it's the fucking Citlali one. Oh god.
Have you not seen this?
Oh god. I mean, I've seen the team and it made me uncomfortable, so I stopped looking.
You have to play so precisely for this to get all vapes.
Surely you get a great benefit out of playing that precisely, right?
Right?
Right. Surely it's good.
But no.
Chaska
I
has
think it's
higher
funny in
quality
hindsight.
supports. Chaska is purely single target. But yes, on paper,
Where-
Chaska does cheat higher than Molani.
Was I wrong though?
You were wrong, but I was wrong.
I was
too.
way too sheet pilled back then.
We all go through.
Which
that
would you
phase.
rather, sheets or cost? What do you think is better? But no, what do you think is worse?
I think they're both
Sheet chest-
objectively, ontologically good.
Sheetchesting daughter or Costmaxxing son?
Well, we love women here, so it's got to be the daughter.
Of course.
I mean, what's the problem with Sheetchesting even? Is it just like for characters like Molani?
That's usually the main contention people have.
It's not like anyone plays her anyways, so does it really matter?
I feel like I saw a dip in Mulan speedrunners when Nefer got popular.
Yeah,
like once
all the
people
fucking
realized Nefer could
psychopaths
cross
that
chess.
want to reset for Witsith RNG got a better character to do it with. So true. Now it's 1 out of 3 instead of 2 out of 3. Perfect.
Like actually, that's what happened. Though unironically, I feel like no one even defends Mulan anymore.
Yeah, I saw this one.
How are you? Like, I don't know how anyone found this.
And
how are there so many? I don't think I was tweeting that much.
I mean, this one
Evidently
I literally
wrong,
saw on my timeline in September 2025 because you replied to it. Like, that's on you. I found
Isn't
it
this technically
instantly.
bullying a teenager?
7.5
Because of how long ago these were?
Arlecchino versus
Oh my
6
god, no, I'm
cost.
leaving Nicole.
What is this? Well, I've never
Stop,
seen
no,
this before.
stop. No.
I've never seen this before. Wait.
No.
What am I looking at?
Please stop.
wait.
No, like-
Look
like, out of all the things
look at this.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Out of all the things I've tweeted, I think this is like actually one that gives me embarrassment.
Alright.
I'm gonna
got-
miss like an entire Movuika burst with the Chlorine team in the next chamber,
God,
and I still posted this one.
There's two things to look at here, and both of them are embarrassing. I don't know what to prioritize. Oh god. Was that a charge attack for fun? Okay. Nice pyro app. What are the cons in their 7.5 cost team?
The Chlorine one?
Oh, you may wait, was it?
Cl-
Oh
the
no,
Chlorine has the lower cost.
it's Arlecchino. In the Arlecchino team, who has the cons?
It's C2 Citlali.
Nice.
Wait. I think it's C2. It's either C2 Shalona or
Also,
C2
I like that you made sure to like step back into the Bennett burst because otherwise Citlali's burst wouldn't do any damage. That was a part I liked quite a bit. So
No, it was to line it up because if I bursted outside of the Bennett circle, I'd have to wait 2 seconds to get the buff on Arlecchino if I have to walk back in.
I mean, you waited 2 seconds anyways.
That's not important. Also, thank you for skipping over the entire Malvika burst I missed with
Oh,
Chlorinde.
thanks for calling attention to it.
I'm ending it all. It was before this.
He's LARPing embarrassment.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh, it's gonna be here, isn't it? Oh, that was perfect. Pretty sure Clawina no less and play Mawika on field would have cleared faster. Have you seen this Mawika gameplay?
What? My Malvika gameplay isn't bad. What's wrong with C2D?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you saying anything?
No reason.
You even said CD shouldn't be the baseline. For Prydwen. Why is it different with me?
That's not what I said. Did you see the combo they used?
I have not. Oh, they still have the Yonson labeled as a 5-star.
Oh. Funny. This is the CQ, right? Charge attack before burst that does a CDC out of the burst before time roll reset.
Yeah.
This combo is fake as fuck.
Isn't this the RNG combo?
They're all RNG combos, because you can always just have Citlali decide to break. That's just what happens when you play Citlali. For some reason, she just has RNG in her timing.
Amazingly designed character.
That's your go?
That is my goat. I will acknowledge her flaws,
is she your goat
but
so
they
that,
do not define her.
Like, when things go wrong, you can, like, say, oh, well, I just got unlucky, instead of I played poorly?
Well, I never play poorly, so...
Oh, that's certainly an interesting Arlecchino combo. We got
You know,
Melt
the worst thing
Citlali
about
into
this-
Arlecchino Burst. That was pretty good.
I don't even know if I want to admit that. I didn't know what Arlecchino's N5 was at this time. I thought I was ending the combos on her N5, but I was ending them on her N4.
There is a 10 to 15% difference between Chlorine and Veressa, a 30
Oh my
to 50% difference between Mawika and Arlecchino. I'm being so serious. What do you guys see in this unit?
Okay, wait, no, this is based though. I still stand by this. How is there this many?
The chatters are at work. R5,
So the
Harbinger of Dawn, Chlorine with no shielder. That's real.
She heals!
Oh yeah, her fucking 1.5k healing at a time is sure. It's definitely gonna lead to 100% uptime on a Harbinger. For sure.
Wait, oh wait, Shepherds doesn't heal here. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Glue. Oh yeah, where's the Echo 0 ping?
The Chlorine 0 ping stuff with echoes?
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually ever looked at that. That would have been a crazy agenda though.
It would have been, you're right.
Speaking of crazy agendas, one thing I do find funny is that people took, I don't know if you saw this, I made a comparison between like a super maxed out CD Malvika combo with Chlorinde. I compared that to Flynn's.
Yeah.
And people somehow took that seriously.
Yeah.
That one I thought that was funny.
Okay, why didn't you just give Arlecchino Eonson in this team? Why? What the fuck is this Sheetloaded Fraud doing here?
I think Sucrose is better, actually.
Sucrose is better, Eonson is better, fucking Chevreuse is better. Actually, no, you don't have Electro, never mind. I mean, Eonson Chevreuse is better.
Well, so even like based on assumptions, I don't agree with this now because I would have used a 4 Bond of Life average instead of 2.
Yeah. Yeah,
she was kind of too low. But at the same time, Sims were using like 6, which I also thought was not good either.
I mean, I think 6 is fine because that's how long a fight lasts in Stygian.
But like 6 fights without needing to heal?
Dude, if you're pressing Arlecchino's burst button in Stygian, you fucked up enough that it warrants a reset.
But yeah, 2 rotations was like actual agenda maxing. That's way too low.
Yeah. Especially because like first rotation has lower motion value with TTDS and second rotation doesn't have TTDS.
Yeah.
So it's cooked as fuck.